We are live again. Oh, a car stopped behind me and I cannot go anywhere. So, another video, and actually these live streams are really nice because I don't need to edit that video later. I don't need to copy that video to a computer later, and I can easily set it up and everything is done. So it's a great format for me, and also it's a great format for sharing. So talking about power animals, it's a really interesting experience. Although there are already 4 people online, I just started to do, and I just wanted to share because there are so many topics and subjects on that English I did not share yet. So welcome aboard and to my white spaceship driving studio, live stream studio. Isn't that ridiculously funny? And we are about to start conversation and experiences about the shamanic animals or power animals, and also in this video I will share experience related to channeling messages, information that has been sent through channeling about these power animals, and also personal experiences from people around that I have in the groups of the Art of Peace, which I have talked to, and just share a couple of those informations. Now, at first, I really, at the beginning, I really did not pay any attention to like other things like Reiki, like shamanic stuff like Tibetans. For me there was only channeling. Like I somehow accidentally it started for me. It was a really amazing experience, and still it is really amazing and interesting, and it brings up lots of exciting information and lots of activities in life. But also I never paid much more what the things are around. And there was this one time in one group, there was a lady who said, let's make a shamanic ritual. I said, oh yeah, why not? What is it? What do? They like hit drums and then talk something and meditate, like a shamanic meditation. I was like, okay. And somehow I participated in this, and I was in the situation in the meditation where the, so to say, shaman, which was guiding the meditation, came and started to do this meditation. And what he was doing, what he was telling others, he was just sharing that close your eyes, and he started to hit the drums, and he started to do this guided meditation. And then all of a sudden he said, well, now invite your power animal, and it's direct translation from Latvian to English. And maybe in English there's a more polite name, but it's similarities in different synonyms that we can use that are more politer than power animal. And I was like, yeah, whatever, what's a power animal? I don't know. I have never figured out anything of it. I have never even thought about it. And then all of a sudden a gray wolf appeared. And we're like, wow, a wolf. And he's so angry. And I was like, wow, great, an angry wolf. I feel so calm, so safe. I feel so pleasant right now. And I realized that this is something I have never thought before. This is something I have never paid attention to. And this is something that is ongoing. And this is something that put me to attention that there is something to it. It's not just a theory. It's not just as like a fashional, like what you feel more calm to. It's something, a real case study, you would say. And then what happened was the shaman was guiding through the next meditation. Well, it's not like a shaman with beard and with smokes a pipe and it's an Indian or something. It was a modern shaman who just talks and does meditation, is a little bit knowledgeable about. So we all can do like guided meditations. One can do better, other can do better, but really the most powerful meditations you can show to others or you can teach to others is when you actually start using energies to help others in your meditations. And this is something in real, not often, but sometimes this really helps others to also get more deeper into channeling. Really, not often you can achieve this, but in most cases it helps to go into channeling states for others. So anyway, it gives a energizing experience, not just do it yourself, but the teacher can really help you if in a group meditation. So now talking about the animal. So the next in the meditation was now invite your elders, like your tribe or like your ancestors, to a boat, and you with your power animal and with your ancestors sit in the boat for a journey towards the river, towards the ocean or something. And all of a sudden my ancestors came out of the forest, and they were scared. They were like, oh, we don't want to go. I was like, what the funny? Look at what we have, a angry wolf. Everything is perfect. We will be safe, perfectly safe. And they're like, and the wolf's like, argh. And they're like, we will sit down. We will just sit in this boat, but we want to leave. And the wolf's like, argh. And it's like, okay, we will sit down. We don't want to leave, and we will be here, and we will not do anything. And so just please don't hurt us. And then I laid down in this boat, whatever the meditative boat was, and I enjoyed the ride. Now this is a highly exciting experience. Angry wolf and scared ancestors in the boat, which somehow relate to, and this is the idea about the power animals, they relate to the energetical energy that they can give to you. They relate these, for example, those power animals can be, for example, animal that is your spirit guide animals, for example. They can be also beings that live in higher density, that are animal-like beings. They have, how I call it and how Enrico said, they have this distinct instinct. They have this distinct, unique energy that you can use in your day-to-day life that can assist you. And this is what I think it's all about. When I channeled the information about the shamanics and the animals, the animal rituals in this, the information was like more to American Indians, like Native American Indians, that this is more like a tribe or more like a clan type of a figures, these figures, that the Indians used these animals. They understood that these animals are here to assist us. Just like nature, animals are also here to assist us, to help us. And the thanks for the first like, I like that. And the Indians used those animals as a part. For example, what the Indians understood, that they are only here, humans are here on this planet Earth as visitors. Humans are here as visitors, and they learn from those beings that are already living here. For example, old animals, or animals that have been for centuries. And humans, because animals, for example, know much better about nature life than humans. And animals know much better about surviving in the environment, in the nature, and therefore they accepted that animals have these instincts, these bare instincts, these simple but powerful instincts, distinct instincts, unique instincts that have these energies that can help you. If you achieve them, if you get closer to them, they can help you to survive and to be more greater and more powerful in this environment in which we are right now living in. Another thing, they use these meditative spirit animal techniques, whatever they had. For example, if a young born is in the clan, they used, for example, to determine what is your soul's animal, what is your power animal. For example, if it's a wolf, you may be responsible for hunting. If it's like an eagle, you may be responsible of receiving messages from above. And therefore these animals determined your place in the clan, your place, your instinct, your desired instinct that you have, so that you can be governmentally judged. Where is your place in this clan? What is your for you as a human, what are your distinct abilities that you can use? And therefore it's somehow they chose the place for everybody in the clan. So this was the information, and the information from channeling also was that these animals, these creatures, not only can be like an animal, like a wolf, like a giraffe, or like an elephant, deer, they can also be a butterfly, for example. I know a friend who his power animal is a butterfly, and it's so perfectly described that person, so perfectly. He's always allowing the life to go on, beautiful as a butterfly, you would say. He's like constantly, and he talks also many times beautifully. And Another friend was also a wolf, and we are several wolves in the group. And then there was a lady wolf. She said, "I'm a wolf, but I felt so in love with that wolf girl. She's intelligent. She's smart, and she's direct knowing. She's like a planned, like a concentrated and a planned, like focused." And she said, "Well, I loved really that charisma." And many cases, these totem animals are here, and they assist us in the path, whatever we are going to. They give us the unique abilities, whatever we are going to. And one day I decided to, like, hey, let's pay more attention to the wolf. Let's pay more attention, and all of a sudden I feel like I myself am this wolf. And I have these like concentrated focus, and it somehow can give me the energy to achieve my goals, whatever are my goals. For example, if running, if hunting, if going somewhere, and it gives this strong inner energy, this strong instinct from that animal. And you may say maybe that animal is your spirit guide. That animal, even maybe it doesn't exist, for example, but what does exist is the energy that you feel. What does exist is the experience that you have. The experience, in a sense, they say power is the unique ability from that animal which have. But many cases, I think that it's not only the animal as a power animal. For example, like today we had this interview with one person right here in Latvia about Shamanic interview. He said that from his case, from his scenario, he said that many people don't actually have many people have an expectation that his power animal should be like something mighty, like something smart, like something beautiful. But they have, for example, a pigeon. But it's not that a pigeon is something weaker or greater. A pigeon is something full with its own instincts that help him to survive, help him to be in this Mother Earth environment, this Mother Earth matrix. These instincts are built for these animals, distinct instincts for them to survive in this Mother Earth environment that we have here. And these instincts they have, and they can survive with these instincts. Therefore, these instincts are like a built-in matrix for a survival instincts here on this planet. So therefore, these are really powerful, well-known instincts that these animals have, and these animals have learned through their process of evolution. So therefore, you can access, in a sense, their energy, their knowledge, their instinct, this primary instinct that can help you to enhance some abilities in your life which you have. And what Enrico said the next time was funniest. He said, power animals. He said, do you want the positive version of it, or do you want the negative version of it? And people at first ask for the negative and then ask for the positive, but I will share firstly the positive information. He said it doesn't matter in the sense if it's an animal or a house, and it was a little bit confusing, or a small baby chicken. It doesn't matter, because if you are a small girl, you look at this small chicken, you imagine this small chicken, like this yellow, I don't know how they're called, baby chickens, and you feel so great softness, you feel such calmingness, so cuteness, and it's a power animal for that little girl. It gives her the pleasant feelings, the energy that assists and helps that small girl. For a house, he said, yes, a house also holds an energy, like a living home, you would say. If you just imagine a house or a home, it gives you the sensation feelings that the house can give you. It gives you the sensational feelings, and it empowers you, it enhances your, like say, energy experience, or enhances your energy abilities, enhances you like the peaceful, it gives you the peaceful feelings that maybe at that moment is really necessary. And for example, how you can use these power animals or the totem animals, it be a really easy way. You just, for example, find out your power animal. I believe on YouTube there are several meditations that can easily guide you to it. And find relationship with it. Find a relationship with it, and then call back this feeling from day to day, whatever in your day-to-day life you have, that you can call back to this energy. And when you remember energy, you would say, in a sense, you channel that energy, you feel that energy, and that energy empowers you, whatever it may be, in a soft way, in a power way, in an energetical way, in a peaceful way, in like the butterfly effect, for example. The butterfly guy, it can really and really empower you to the feeling. So in the negative way of what Enrico was telling, he said, well, we are right now looking in a really negative field, and if you are sure to hear this, because we are not pleasant with this feeling, with this environment in which we are right now. But the people said, yes, sure. And he said, well, basically those power animals were used in some kind of a tribes or clans far in the mountains. I don't know which region this is, some sort of India, Nepal, or somewhere there, or maybe Russia, somewhere in Kazakhstan, for example. I'm not sure which was, but somewhere in the Asian side. And they use these animals after death. And what did they use? They created these ceremonies, these rituals, where these animal souls were, in a sense, they were trained to be in the clan, and they were, in a way, you would say, energetically brainwashed that their goal in their life, for maybe several incarnations, their animal goal is to serve the clan, is to be with the clan. And I believe these methods could be like with hitting and like with stuff like this, don't go away, help us, and so on. Like you train these animals. And what they do next is when they, for example, how do you call it, sacrifice this animal. This animal soul is then aligned and then is used. He said, but not all the times it's successful. But the animal soul is then used, and the animal as a soul is now your power animal, always sitting next to you. And this was used mainly for like warlike or hunting-like activities. That this animal soul was with that person, and was like entering that person's body to gain these animal-like of instincts, like really aggressive like instincts in many cases. And this is like one after in the class said, this is like black magic. And I don't know if it's black or white magic, but it's something that you somehow use that soul against his own will, for example. And I felt this is something really that's not should be done, but that clan really used it for the sake of experience and for the soul experiences that they really wanted to have. So I accept this to be really nasty and unnecessary and not meant for us here as humans. It's some kind of a like a torture, you would say. And now getting to the story about these power animals, I want to share another story about a lion and a samurai. And this is to one of my really close persons. He was in the journey, also in the meditation. And all of a sudden, out of the woods, he was asked for his elders, for his ancestors to come out, and a samurai came, and he was like, oh, that power and that might. He was like, whoa, he said, I feel so great when I felt this. And that's what the thing with the power animals, I think all the people, if they do these meditations, they will feel the connection energetically with it. And they will most definitely, whether it was an experience or it was an energizing experience, whether it was an imagined experience, definitely you will have some kind of a experience that will brought to you like, wow, this was something great, this is something nice, or this is something really interesting, depending on the experience. And his ancestors were the samurai. And what happened next was this shaman asked for, now please invite your power animal to the scene. And he said, and all of a sudden out of the forest came a lion. And this is the second time I heard a lion that somebody has in their power animals. And I will talk about the second case. And the close person to me said, now I understood that definitely there will be a fight. and he's like a fighting energy. And he said, well, that was amazing, that was great, that was a great feeling. I didn't know whether a fight happened, but you are in a I would say you are in a sticky situation. I was in a sticky situation with my ancestors and an angry wolf in a boat, and he was in a sticky situation where there's a samurai who is ready for a fight every second, and a lion who is ready for a fight in every second, and you're in the middle, and this is in your boat. So stay tuned and get ready for an exciting experience. So this is by experience, this was also really interesting. Not like channeling. Channeling is different. This is something like a meditative experience, but it can bring through information just like in channeling. And so the other lion, this was in a channeling class which we have right here, and there is one girl who is also in the channeling state already. Although I didn't saw her for 2 weeks, like I have not any updates of how it's going on with her, but she said that while she was meditating, she asked for a being to come to her, like a spirit being. Well, that's what many times we do in the channeling, ask for the most closest being that can come to you and help you in the channeling state. And she received what was it, lion. And for her, she felt instantly calmness, and the lion sat around her like the lion take a position that you can lay your back to it, and she felt so calmness, she felt such peace, and she said that whatever can happen, I'm so in peace. I know that nothing can go wrong, nothing can harm me. I'm in a complete protection. I am in complete peace. And she said that helped me a lot to get that first contact in the channeling. So again, these animal beings, these animal spirit beings that live on other places are here to assist us, just like nature. In the last videos which I did about nature and channeling about nature is high quantum technology, and the most unimaginable thing that I received from that was nature is willing and is here to assist us. Nature is here to sacrifice itself or to donate itself to help humans here, and they are screaming, please, we are here to help you. And it's the same with animals. It's maybe different, but it's basically the same with animals. So this is something like, understand that we are here as humans. We are not here to like have this how you can call it, alone, and we are left and we need to survive and we need to take from something. But every environment here around us is here to donate itself, that it can help humans, it can help us, and it can help you also. But we have a little bit overestimated it. We have abusing it, this nature, this love from the nature, because you here also are here to donate yourself to others, to your children, to the society, to the church, to the government. It's like a built-in stuff that we are here to. It's the ability that we must have. It's ability for on this planet Earth, that Earth always donates itself. It's about giving. It's all about giving. We would say it's all about giving and sharing, in simple words. And today this is already the 4th live stream which I have, and this is crazy. Some of them were Latvian and some of them were unpublic, and so I will keep this video short as always. But by the way, there are people watching. You can also write questions. I'm about to stop and I can read some questions also if you have, or maybe just your experiences. And getting to the point also, when I got my parrot, and this is also an interesting experience. I was a little bit depressed, and all of a sudden I was having meditation, and in the meditation state I was in a place like in the channeling, and there a bus arrived, and the bus was full of party from Hawaii, for example. I didn't understand, but from something like Hawaii. And my self came out of there, like exact looking being as I am looking right now, like physically, and full of joy, full of laughter, full of fun. And this is exactly like Enrico. He's maybe playing a joke. And my first question was always like, where have you been? And he was like, a parrot on his shoulder. I was on a vacation, I was partying, and now I'm back. And he entered me, like stepped inside of me, and I was so joyful at that moment. I was like, and the depression just faded away. And then just a few days later, I got myself a parrot, this African grey parrot. And when I brought him home, I was like, whoa, this is strange. It's not close to my expectations of the animal or bird. And then I just looked at him and said, well, what is your higher self? May I just talk to him? And all of a sudden, just with the third eye, a big, large, golden light shining eagle appeared. And instantly, by witnessing this eagle, just by seeing it, I understood it's a clan. The birds have a clan, and the birds are in a clan in the sense that what I instantly felt is this parrot is eagle's genetics, and this parrot will only be friends with somebody he truly trusts. It's a clan, and you need to build the trust with the parrot. And when you have the trust with the parrot, only then he will be fully yours. He will be fully yours, and you will be buddies for life, unbreakable chain. And it's a strong relationship that must be earned by slow trust. And at that point I understood, well, this will be a long period of our friendship, when our friendship arises. And right now is that state. Like 2 or 3 years have passed, and I am already now in that state when we are friends. When I came to the cage, and this is his power animal, this parrot's power animal. When I came to this cage where he is right now, he looks at me in the eyes, and I look at him in the eyes, and he said, I trust you, don't do anything with me. And I start like rubbing his back, his neck, and he's so trusting. If anybody else comes to that cage, he starts attacking him, like he doesn't trust them, and he's like, in a sense also he would say, watches me. When somebody comes to this cage, he watches me. That parrot watches me. What's my reaction? What do we do with him, huh? And I said, no, this is calmness. And he's like, okay, we don't do anything. And he's like so in contact with you. And the same was with the American Indians. I believe without any shadow of doubt that they use these animals, these power animals, you would say eagles, for example, for like a biological drone. Like they were so in contact with the eagle that they also were telepathically connected, and they could, like, whatever the eagle sees, I see. Whatever the eagle is monitoring, flying around, you have a connection, and you observe and see exactly the same thing as the eagle sees. You have like a drone flying around there, and therefore I understood that also not only these animals in these ancient civilizations were used like something that you can enhance your energy, your instincts, your abilities. Like, for example, this wolf, when I concentrate to him, I feel like I have these long nails, and I feel like I want to run, I feel like I want to do, and I feel this like powerful, not like anger, but this energy of I can do everything. I can go and just go there and do it. And these beings have this energy that can assist you in the path. And it doesn't matter what is your totem animal or what is your power animal, but it can completely assist you. So, in the conclusion, what I wanted to share is that have this experience. Just have this experience. Find out the meditation and have this experience and live this experience, and it can be something that opens up new fields for you. And do please take more care of nature. Please do see animals as something beyond our intellect and something beyond our understanding, and the greatness that the animal has, these unique talents of surviving in such an environment they are living in, and therefore they have these distinct instincts, really powerful instincts, like strength, like concentration, like smell, like focus, like telepathically. For example, a deer, and these deers, they know the forest much better than anybody else, and much of these instincts can easily be felt and understood and used in our day-to-day life wherever we want. And also this shaman person, this Elvis, he said that he is really in contact with this. He said, whenever I have a question, I just remember my power animal, and I just ask him, can you please help me with this situation? Can you please help me with this situation I'm in? And he said many times magically everything solves by out itself in a much better way. So it's more about trust, belief, and also the connection to it. So please have this experience, not like please have, but keep in mind that this is a great experience that some may have, and I wish that you have this experience. And I see that there are some people online. If you have any questions, you can write them down and on YouTube chat, and I will just read them. But if not any questions, then I will just go to sleep. It was a long day for me, and today, just the ending, I had a channeling lesson for a group of people. It was really great. I was really happy about it, because some people instantly received the channeling experience a little, but they had it, and it was really, for me, it was really just get to the point. Just get to the point and start doing and start giving them these energies, and guide yourself, focus, guide yourself, concentrate word to word what you need to say, somehow that it unlocks those persons' connection, because you need to feel, you need to see, you need to look at those people, you need to concentrate on the environment in which we are, to like find out the best solution for this situation. And it's also with energy. So that I was really happy for that experience, for that channeling lesson. And oh, that's it. So I don't see any questions. I'll wait for like 1 minute or so. But really, these shamanic and animals is not my format. It's not my thing. But it was an interesting experience that I just wanted to share about. My thing is I like channeling and channeling information. I resonate with that much more. Okay, so no questions. Thank you for watching, and you can see my finger up close right now. And see you guys on the next time, next video maybe.